So today I want to go through the audio options on the GX6. A good few things have changed. First of all, what we have here is on the GH6 itself, let's zoom in here, there's two stereo microphones in the top, and when we fire it up, there's also an audio button up here, the little microphone I button. So you press that, and so you get in on the audio menu. We can change your gain, standard and low. I don't mess with that. 4-channel mic input. That's actually one of the new features. You can actually record 4-channel audio, and I show you how. You can mute the mic. You can monitor real-time or recorded audio. It will record 48 kilohertz 24-bit internally, and you can monitor. You can choose which channel you want to monitor. If you just want to monitor channel 1 or channel 2 or both. Now there is more menus there. So if we go, go back here. If we go into the, let's see here, go out of that, and then go into the menu, and then we'll go up here. Yeah, so in the microphone section under the recording, you have the sound record level display, which is on in my case. I have that on anyhow. You can mute the sound input here also. Again, the sound recording gain level, you can set that there. The sound recording level adjustment, and I have dialed that down to -12 because the Panasonic GH series cameras have always had a very hot input. So -12 will actually give you a decent sound level. I've turned the limiter off because I don't want the camera to mess around with the sound levels while I'm recording. I'd rather fix things in post if I have to. There is a wind noise canceller that's set to standard. You have several options here, off or high or standard. Standard is fine. Lens noise cut is on, so if there's noise from the lens, autofocus, things like that, that's just dealing with that. And then you have the mic socket. You can say that's either powered or not powered, or it's a line-in device. So I leave that to powered at the moment. You can also say sound input, so you have real-time or recorded sound. That's also in the audio page. Headphone volume and sound monitoring channel. Again, that was in the audio page. So we go back to the audio page here. So what I'll do then is, at the moment you can see it's using the internal microphones and the limiter is off. So if I now go and I'll here on the side is the microphone input, and I take this wireless Pico Gear microphone set and plug this in here. Okay, so, and at the moment we have no audio because they are muted when they're in the cradle. And I take the first microphone out. So now we have audio on that, so you can see the first channel. I take the second microphone out and place that here, and now we have audio on both channels. And the other thing you see is it's changed to 96 kilohertz, because when you're using a external microphone, you can actually record a 96 kilohertz 24-bit, and you can also change that here if you want. If you prefer 48 kilohertz, you can do that. Put it back to 96 kilohertz there. That's what that is. So now again, I can't change the 4-channel microphone input, because for that I need something else. And let's go and do that. So put this down. Oh, there. Stay like that. Great, lovely. That's yeah, that can be seen. Great. So now already back when the GH5 was launched, or shortly after, I can't remember exactly when, we got the XLR1. So this is an audio device for the Panasonic GH series, and it's actually powered through the hot shoe. So I remove that, and what that gives us, traditionally it would have disabled the internal channels. Once I plug this in, turns on, green light is on there, as you can see. It's left the audio menu, so we'll go back in here, and voila, we now have 4 channels. Obviously there's no microphone plugged in at the moment, but we have 4 channels and we are 96 kHz 24-bit. Now here's the fun factor, or something to remember. If you use the internal microphones in conjunction with the audio adapter, it drops back to 48 kHz 24-bit, because the internal microphones cannot handle 96 kHz. So we'll put our wireless mics back in here. Okay, and then the next thing I do is I'll take the Shure SM58 and we'll plug that into line 1. Okay, and turn this on, and as you can see now, did you zoom in again? I now have 3 independent audio levels on the GH6. So this will actually record up to 4 independent audio channels in your video feed that you then can separate out yourself afterwards. That's pretty nifty. And that's the audio options for the Panasonic GH6. As always, I leave links to the gear down below. If this video was helpful, and leave us a like, maybe subscribe, and I'll see you in another one.